thought I would get a few pieces from Sezane's early winter collection, and these were the ones that I figured would do the most good and most versatile pieces for my closet. So I just absolutely love this store. I've done one other Sezane haul in the past, so definitely check that out. A few of the pieces are still for sale there, but these ones I'm just so thrilled for. They just arrived at my door, so let's get started. So again, I just have to say that their packaging is always so incredible. The way that they just have this great opening experience. There's not too much like stuff to throw away. It's just so perfect, and it looks like a gift. Not only that, but it always comes with a little bit something extra. So in this case, they gave me this little box. Actually, I had my whole order, like I had 2 different orders, and they usually only give you one of these items per, like for your first order. But this one actually came with another one, like each box had one of these in it. So inside, it's just so great. Like honestly, if you got this for someone for like Christmas, this would be such a great extra little bonus gift. And I actually think I'm gonna give my extra to someone for Christmas. So yeah, it's this cute little velvet pouch. It's just such a great color for like holidays, and it says Sezane on it, so obviously that just makes it so classy and beautiful. Yeah, so I think that this would be great to travel with as well. So before I taped this, I did just throw these on really quickly to get an idea of what they fit like and what I really think about them. So the first one that I tried on is the Siam blouse. I don't know if I'm mispronouncing any of this stuff, but I probably am. I like this one because it would be really great for like New Year's, date night, anything that's a little bit more upscale and a little flirty. This is, honestly, when I bought this, I didn't know that it was fully sheer, but this is my actual skin underneath. So I'll definitely give you guys a recommendation in the description for like good bra choices for this. But I really love this thing so much. When I put it on, I told Zach, I'm like, this is my favorite shirt that I've ever owned, because it just was, I felt so classy in this thing, and it's so different than anything else I've ever put on, and the pattern is so unique as well. So the buttons go all the way down the back, and then right here it's got this beautiful like lace collar, and then on the sleeves actually match the bottom, like the base of the shirt, with this scalloped pattern. It's something so unexpected, and probably something I would just tuck in anyways, but I know it's there, and that's what matters. Next is the Nikita blouse, and when I pulled this out of the package, I had no idea how heavy it was going to be. It's a lot different than the other sweaters that I've gotten from Sezane in the past, but it's just so thick, and that's great for wintertime. It's got this Peter Pan collar around the top, and that's actually made of Oxford cotton, so it's really great for just laying flat. You could press it and it would just be so gorgeous. And it's removable, so if you're just not feeling the Peter Pan collar that day, you can take it off. But what's great about this is when I'm wearing a coat on top of my sweaters, I do like to just have something peeking through that makes it look a little bit different. And so, you know, the money that you're putting into the detail in these goes a long way as far as like layering in wintertime. So this also comes with a little bit of a collar down here at the bottom. So that's actually removable too. It's got these little snaps. And then the back, again, it has these buttons that go all the way down the back, but only the first 2 are actually used to, you know, unbutton. The rest of them do unbutton, but there's fabric there that's connected and it's not going to unbutton beyond that. That's kind of an added perk too if you're really cold that day, to not have the airflow that buttons might cause. So just kind of a lot of thought that you can tell went into this. So those 2 pieces were from my first order, and next I got a whole bunch of other ones in this next order, so I'm really excited to share them. And trying them on, I did realize that I'm not going to actually return any of these. I'm really happy with how they turned out. This next one is really light and airy and very feminine. It's got, again, the lace collar, it's got lace that runs all the way down here, and the pattern on it is so unique too. And they actually put mother of pearl buttons down it. But then down the sleeves, it's got just even more lace. So gorgeous and really classy, and I think this would look so good even with the coat on, you know. So I'll be linking everything down in the description below in case I mess up how you pronounce it or just forget to mention entirely what it's called. But this next one, I think I pronounce it right. It's the Leonor. You know what? Just look in the description. This is a silk blouse that is really nice because it's got this lace up front, and then in the back it continues, but the back is really open and beautiful. So I could see myself wearing this on like New Year's Eve and having my hair up, and that would just be a really lovely look. So for this shirt, there's actually 3 different colors, and 2 of the colors come in silk and 1 comes in cotton, but this one is a silk version. This one ran a little bit big on me, but I think that it's just fine. Like if I really wanted to get it tailored, I could probably do that, but I think I'll be just fine since it's winter and I'm okay with having a little bit of the billowiness. I felt like it was an accentuation to having an open back anyways. I definitely would be so happy if Sezane came out with like 1 size smaller. I would say that like just having more sizes in general would be really great from Sezane. And then again, it's just got more of this detail down here where it's got this ruffle. I think I called it lace before, but next I got the Hans jumper, and it's so neat because it comes in all different colors. I went with the ecru with the black dots. This has raised dots. They're actually knitted in. They're not like printed or anything like that. They're not in line with the rest of the knitting, but it's actually just something that you can tell they've sewn on to the shirt. When I put this on, I was like, I would love to wear this on Christmas morning when I'm with family and we're just all opening presents, and wearing something like this would be so comfortable. Like I'm wearing loungewear, but yet it still looks, you know, different and sophisticated and would go really well in photos for years to come. On the sleeve too, it's got a little bit of this, I don't know the word for it, but it's bunched up right there a little bit so that it actually has more of a puffed sleeve. And I have one other polka dot shirt that's very similar from Sezane, only it's a silk blouse. And when I was organizing my closet this weekend, that one silk blouse just stood out and made my whole closet look really beautiful and curated. So I'm really happy to have, just for my own use in my own closet, something that kind of sticks out and is a little different than all the other things in my closet. So yeah, I don't know how to pronounce the name of this jumper, but I'm really happy with it. I fell in love with it on the website, and it's got this mesh knit up top, and that actually carries all the way through the sleeves. I was also happy to see that the mesh that comes down in this V, so it's very feminine in that way. It's also mesh in the back, but it goes only to a square in the back. And also the website says that it comes partially made out of baby alpaca, and I would say that this is super soft. It's even softer on the mesh than it is anywhere else, which is nice because a lot of times with all of these like very lacy things, it can feel a bit scratchy, and sweaters can feel a little bit scratchy, and this one does not feel scratchy to me at all. I could see myself wearing this to like a ballet or, you know, candlelight service or whatever for Christmas. Totally would love to wear this one. So I have a couple more. One is a shirt and one is a sweater. So this one is the Claire shirt, and it's made out of silk, and I just love that it's a lot like the Rita blouse before, where it had the lace that runs kind of vertically. And when I first put it on, I couldn't really remember that why this one was so similar to that one, only this one is a little bit different because it goes from like a lace to a pin tuck and just repeats that all the way down, and then it's got the ruffle on the side. And I also like the way that these buttons are just, you know, they have the loops that are so pretty all the way down. This one actually reminded me a lot of when I had my shirts from Rouge, where it had a lot of the same sort of accents on it. And again, it's got this lace around the collar, which will look just so nice underneath a nice big coat. It's just really feminine and beautiful. And silk is nice too if you're going to have a really thick coat on top, because silk is a lot lighter on your skin and almost feels kind of cool. So that's kind of an added perk. So finally, I have this jumper. Let me see what it's called. So this is the Milton jumper, and I've gotten other sweaters in the past from Sezane that were very similar to this, and I ended up getting this one because I just loved the way that this lace collar in particular looked. It's a high lace, and it's very soft and very detailed. I would say that it's even more grown up than a lot of the other lace collars look. And then it's got this velvet ribbon around it too. In the back, a lot like the other ones that I've gotten, where it's got this detachable collar. It has this teardrop shape in the back, and then it has 3 buttons up top. And so yeah, I mean, you can detach this collar and just wear it like a regular sweater if you want to. This one, again, felt big on me, but I think that I'll be okay because this is something I can layer with and I can tuck in, and it's okay if it's just a little bit looser on me. But if you're smaller than me, and I'll put down the sizes that I bought, I would just be really cautious about buying even the extra small. So look at the size guides on their site as well. So that's it for the things that I bought from Sezane. I'm still looking at them for like every season. When they release things throughout winter, I definitely have my eye on them, and they seem to carry the pieces for quite a long time. They just run out fast. When your size goes, I mean, it can really be a prayer if you ever are going to see that size again. So, but I'm just really excited that I got my hands on these pieces, and I think that they're gonna go so well throughout winter. And let me know in the comments if you guys want to see any other hauls from a different brand at all. Sezane's just really one of my favorites, so this is a very authentic, like, oh my gosh, I love this brand so much. But yeah, just let me know in the comments again, like, if you have any brands in mind that you want me to do a haul of. I'll definitely do that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.